Hey everybody, what's going on? KSA Chris here, Real Estate Blitz, and today I'm going to be doing a book review. Yes, a book review. So, as a lot of you know, I read a ton of books. It's like an obsession of mine. Whether it's reading books, listening to podcasts, I listen to audiobooks as well. Sometimes I'll read a book and then I'll listen to the audiobook again, so I get it a different way. I'm a huge believer in education. You should be educating yourself daily. It should be a requirement for any agent that's in this industry. The book I'm going to talk about today is Grant Cardone, 10X. Absolutely fantastic book. I read the book and I've listened to it on audio. I just finished the audio version of it. And the reason why I do both, I think being able to tangibly touch something is important, and you're going to get stuff, and plus you can take a lot of notes, but being able to like drive, zone out, and just listen to it, it gives you a completely different perspective. Now, what I liked about the audiobook from, the 10X rule, right, which is a Grant Cardone book, is that Grant Cardone actually does the audio. You actually end up getting more information from listening to the audio because he goes more in depth than what's actually in the book. He spins off on some stuff, and then he tells you his perspective on what he's actually talking about. Now, overall in the book, as far as 10X and what it is, the 10X rule, it's basically trying to coach you with the concept and idea that everything that you're doing, you need to do it 10 times bigger, 10 times better, 10 times harder. And then you really believe you should or are presently doing it. And I tell you, for me personally, it's been a huge game changer. It's really changed the way that I'm viewing almost everything. When I talk about just, it's simple stuff like attention is king, really creating content, putting stuff out there, digging deeper into my business, and actually trying to get to that next level instead of just finding complacency, finding a good place where I feel comfortable. And what we end up doing when we aren't actually pushing or we're not trying to go to that 10X level is that we're basically settling. And that's what I talk about on occasion is there's like a cap. In a job, somebody tells you what you're worth. Doesn't matter how smart you are, this, that, and the other, you're just worth what you're worth. Could be worth a lot, could not be worth much of anything, but you're told what you're worth. When you're trying to do what you want to do for your life, follow your dreams, create a business, whatever that might be, you are the only person that is in your way, for one. For two, the biggest and best investment that you can make is in yourself. Actually, I believe in me, and it's funny because now I've come to the deep belief that I create my own economy. Every time I hear somebody say, well, what are you going to do if the market crashes? I will create my own economy. I'll be fine. Well, what if housing prices dip? I'll be fine. I'm going to create my own economy. I'm always going to be okay. I have learned to deeply believe that, if I need to, I need to ramp up my effort. If I'm going out there and just producing and just getting on it and taking everything just 10 times deeper, it's kind of hard not to produce your own economy. It's kind of hard to lose when you have that mindset and concept. So yeah, I highly recommend 10X. Killer book, fantastic book. I'm actually reading a second book of his on top. I usually read 3 books at a time. I'm reading a second book of his, Sell or Be Sold, and it's pretty darn good, man. Definitely go check it out. So that's my book review, real quick, real down, real dirty. 10X Rule, Grant Cardone, go check it out. I'm a huge fan, and in my opinion, now that I've done it twice, it will change the way that you view your business, and it will change the way that you actually do it, and hopefully it'll change your life. Thank you much. Appreciate it as always. Do me a favor, like, share, comment. Check out me on YouTube, the Real Estate Blitz on YouTube. Check out the Real Estate Blitz on Facebook. And if you do check out the YouTube one, do me a favor and subscribe so you can get this cool stuff every day. All right, talk to y'all later.